cold, rainy day here.
Happy Wellbeing Wednesday, and there's way more refreshing, clear protein out there.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
we've ever
it.
done a Wellbeing Wednesday on a launch day. That's really
No,
exciting.
that's
So we
pretty
are
cool.
launching a new product. And I know for me, any product that comes out with Isogenics, I know and I totally have total trust in the fact they've done all the research and it is the best of the best. However, my second thing that I do is go to Jen and say, Jen, what do you think? Because I knew Jen, for anybody who doesn't know this, I knew Jen long before Isogenics. I knew
Mm,
her as a naturopath, as a
naturopath.
speaker, as someone who I totally trusted, who I would ask about anything about health. And so then Isogenics came along and she gave it the tick, tick, tick once she'd done all her research. So now when something like this comes out, I say, hey, Jen, what do
Mm.
you think
Yeah,
of the
tick.
protein? Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
over to
it
you.
gets my tick. And it, I did a reel about it on my own page just before, which I've just had a dose of this. And I had protein porridge for breakfast. I trained Pilates at home because it's a rainy, miserable morning. And I had a quarter of a cup of protein of oats, and I put two great big heap scoops of Isopro into it because then I added a bit of flaxseed oil and some fruit. And so I had like 40 grams of protein then. And then mid-morning, I went, I'm going to have a clear protein. And I did a reel about clear protein. So that I might have done a couple of big scooped heap scoops. So I reckon I got 25 to 30 grams
Yeah, yeah,
totally. Um, and I love it. And it's like I've got nearly my day's protein before lunch.
yeah. Mm, so
And
good.
easy as a mid-morning or a mid-afternoon snack to pull up. It's a fresh tasting drink to pull up another 20 to 30 grams, depending on how heaped you make your scoops. I think
Yeah,
it's great. Makes it easy.
yeah. And I bet you
So,
don't, and
sorry?
I bet you don't put ice in it either,
No,
Jen,
I
do you?
don't know. Room temperature, definitely no ice,
Mhm.
not icing anything. So 20
Yeah.
grams, if you just do the measure, excuse me, drink of water. Um, if you just do the measure the way they say it, you're getting 20 grams of grass-fed, unddenatured whey protein isolate, big tick.
Yeah.
You're getting 4.5 grams of your branched chain amino acids. So
So
that's
why are they important, Jen? Why is it
well,
important?
muscle recovery, and your body being able to utilize protein properly. So
Hmm.
again, I did a heavy Pilates session this morning, so I'm wanting to do all that stuff.
Yep.
But it's also like a protein water, so you're getting all the electrolytes, so things like calcium and potassium and magnesium and sodium, um, all those kind of things, which are helping with muscle function, recovery, support, all those kind of things. However, also good skin. The thing that people forget is that such a big part of, our skin is hydration. So making sure that we get hydrated well. It's another way to pull up some protein and some fluids at the same time. So
Yeah.
all the normal thing gets all the outside sourced testing. I love that all of our products have third party testing. That's really huge. Um, and it's an easy thing to add into any time of day. Most midlife women aren't getting anywhere near enough protein, and they end up. I was talking to a woman this morning who's down. She's been doing her own thing, uh, her own kind of healthy, low calorie eating plan that she
Yeah.
found on the internet. Uh, she's probably getting 40 grams of protein a day,
Wow. Yeah.
and she's down 17 kilos in 4 months, gone
Mm-mm.
from above 100 kilos to below. But it's got no energy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, great. So guess what? Your focus now is energy, is protein.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
She's
think
not having remotely enough. It's just a thing. And that's with even without her trying to do that for weight loss. She's just for wellness.
yeah.
Alice and I are so focused on protein, and we both get 100 plus grams a day.
Yeah.
It's just a focus. We still have all
Yeah.
the right fibers and all the other kind of bits. But if you want to lose, and like me, I've gone down over a pant size over the last few months. Uh, but I even asked AI this morning to check. I said, do these calculations for me. And because you can't trust scales. And I'm not going off for a DEXA scan. And I went, do these calculations for me. And it's 95% of what I've lost has been fat, not muscle.
Wow.
So my but I've done it by exercising, really focusing on making sure I get the protein of a day. And Isagenix just makes it easy. And this new product makes it a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Jen, we do low food days, cleanse days, and you and I are both advocates of them. I'm by the book, do a cleanse day every week, occasionally doubles. So what are your thoughts on the protein water? Because people sort of tend to play around with cleanse days, think, oh, I have a little bit of this, a little bit of this, because it's low food day. But I know you and I are both pretty...
Yeah, I'm an old school naturopath. And so for me, the closer you stick to the mark, the quicker you get results. So you're in control. So stick to the way that cleanse days were originally designed, using our little Scooby snacks just to balance blood sugar levels so that everything stays good through the day. That's my version. So as close to the mark as possible. That's what I do. So if you bring something like clear protein in, yeah, it's only 90 calories. However, you might want to maybe do 1 scoop, not 2 scoops. And then you're getting 45 calories. However, it's not the calories, you're getting protein. The thing with really getting your body to burn fat, not muscle, and getting the autophagy and everything to work properly is not putting too much, basically relaxing the digestive system. So if you go and stick too much in too much, it's the same as, you're allowed to have the protein crackers on a cleanse day. Well, I can't be trusted. If I open that box of protein crackers, I eat the box of protein crackers. I can't be trusted. Even when we had the little packets, I couldn't be trusted. So for me, those things don't happen on cleanse days. If I want to get the best results the fastest. So you're in control. Whoever's listening to this, if you choose to put it on a cleanse day, fantastic. You won't get the same results as if you stuck closer to the mark. Your choice. I would rather you stuck really as the naturopath. This is not Isagenix. This is just Jen, the pain in the ass naturopath. Do your cleanse days traditionally the way we say, just using the Scooby snacks, and make sure you're getting the extra protein on your regular days to make sure that you're growing the lean muscles so that you get that proper reset reboot that you can get on a program, our cleanse days.
Absolutely. I love that answer. And one thing I would add is that we do say if you are struggling on a cleanse day and you have to break it or a double, we say break with a shake. Now I'll be saying, you know what?
Break
I wonder
with this.
if break with one of these be so much better. So 1 scoop of this, and that could just get you through over the hump to go to bed and then get up the next morning and have your shake. Yeah,
totally. I agree.
Okay. Well, over and out. We'll be on the road next week, so we'll be finding all sorts of fun places to do our Wellbeing Wednesdays. So
we'll see you next week wherever you are.
See ya. Bye.
See you, everyone. Bye.